It is time now for the Sports Guys, where I'm joined by Larry Ramirez. Before we head out to the Cowboys training camp this Thursday, Larry, Ezekiel Elliott is planning to hold out of training camp unless he gets a new contract, or at least, according to Pro Football Talk, gets one started. Now he's also claiming that Elliott will be considering a trip abroad rather than report to training camp. He has 2 years left on his rookie deal with a fifth-year option. Does Elliott deserve a new deal right now? And do you think he'll actually hold out of training camp?
You know, I think it's pretty selfish of him to ask for a new deal right now when he's got other guys on the team that are in line for new deals. I know they picked up that player option, so they have him through 2020. But I think you can trace this all back to Le'Veon Bell. And running backs are going to start to do what he did last year when he sat out the entire season with the Steelers, and then he got a new contract with the Jets. And for him and for most of these players, it's all about the guaranteed money. They want guaranteed money. So I don't blame Zeke for doing it. I just think his timing isn't the best. And it kind of certainly sounds like he's going to hold out.
And especially when you consider he's just coming off a lot of drama in Las Vegas recently that had him on the possibility of being suspended by the league, but they found that there's no violation of the personal conduct policy, so he's good to go on that level. You think there'd be a little bit, I'll wait till next year to ask for this. But again, the life shelf of a running back in the NFL, what, about 5 years? Probably less these days. Houston Texans did not reach a long-term extension with Jadeveon Clowney last week. He's one of the top pass rushers in the NFL last year with J.J. Watt. Houston has put the non-exclusive franchise tag on Clowney, worth over $15 million this season. More than likely, Clowney will not report to training camp because he did not get a new deal. How bad is this move by the Texans, and will Clowney remain in Houston after this season?
It's always a slippery slope when teams do this. I mean, bottom line, end of the day, the Texans are running a business, and they're going to try to do, obviously, what's best for them. I don't think they're sold 100% on Clowney, mainly because of his history of injuries. When he's healthy, if he's been healthy the entire time, when he has been healthy, he's played great. If he wasn't injured so much, then maybe they'd have a little more, faith in him. And they're going to say, hey, dude, you want a big contract, you're going to earn it.
All right, who do you think has the most important training camp this year in the NFL, and why?
We're talking teams, players.
Well, we could do both.
Teams, I'm going to say Arizona Cardinals.
I agree.
New head coach, Cliff Kingsbury.
Right.
And then I'm also going to say Packers, and I don't want to mess up his name, with Matt LaFleur as the head coach out there, because we all know how the tradition is up there in Green Bay.
You better win.
Yeah,
you better win quickly.
And then me personally, one of my players would be Le'Veon Bell, because he sat out all of last season, and now he got all this big money, so he's got to perform.
He's got to perform. And in the end, who will have a better season, the Cowboys or the Texans? I said Texans last year with you.
You did.
And it shocked you.
Both right. I was very shocked. I'm going to go Cowboys this year. What do you think, Jesse?
I'm going Cowboys with you as well. I think for whatever reason, they kind of have their act together. There's a lot of incentives here to perform, including Elliott, including, of course, Jason Garrett as the head coach.
I'm going 11-5 for the Cowboys, 10-6 for the Texans.
I like that, throwing it out there right out of the gate. Someone on Facebook created an event encouraging people to storm a Nevada military base known as Area 51. The goal is to find aliens that have been hidden by the military. Well, this is, of course, all a joke. The Twitter world had to ask, if you had to storm Area 51 with an athlete, who would you pick?
Iron Mike Tyson back in the day, because he'd just go in there and bite ears and we'd get in.
All right, I say Ed Too Tall Jones back in his day. Because he's going to be my lead blocker. No one's going to touch me. If they do, they have to deal with this monster. Remember, not only was he a tall lineman, he was also a boxer. So I got the best of both worlds going for me on that one.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay, and that does it for the Sports Guys.